What's going on, my beautiful people out there in the fragrance world? Welcome to PR Scents. My name's Jose. So guys, I got a new one over the weekend, and normally when I get a new fragrance, I may do a first impressions, and then a couple of weeks later, after I've worn it a long time, I'll do another review of it, like a full-length review. And that's probably, I'm going to do a little bit of both in this one because this one is good. I'm a little late in the game. I don't even remember hearing about this one a couple of months ago when everybody was doing videos on it. I don't know where I was. Life is where I was. But this one is called, I hope I get the name right, Lattafa's Mashrabya. And it is, well, if you want to know, stick around. I'll see you in a second and let you know. So guys, like I was saying, so Saturday, I think it was Saturday, Brenda and I were doing some stuff and we stopped by a local Burlington here. I like to walk in there, see what they have. And they had the usual, they had Camera, they had a whole bunch of other ones there. Usually what I see, you can find Assad Bourbon there, Camera, Oud for Glory. There's quite a few fragrances that, Burlington has. And this one I hadn't seen before, but I saw it and I'm like, let me pick it up, not knowing a thing about it. And this is the box. As usual, it's a box. It's a nice box. Lattafa Oud Parfum, 3.4 ounces. I paid $39.99 for it. Now, on the web, you can probably find it for about $34 to $38. But then you have shipping in some cases, taxes and everything else. So you're still going to go over that $40 mark. So if this sounds interesting to you after I tell you, you can probably get this at Burlington and pay, tax and all, about $41, $42 for it. This is the bottle. Now the bottle is really interesting. It's very rubbery. It's this rubbery bottle, heavy bottle. It says the name there, Mashrabya. On the cap, it's got the logo from Lattafa. On the bottom, it's got this gold plate that says Mashrabya by Lattafa. And then you have the name again here in English. And I believe this one is the same thing in Arabic. I would think it is. This cap, it's got a little weight to it. It's plasticky, but it's got weight to it. It snaps in really well. So like I can pick it up from this. Don't do that normally though. The atomizer is nice. Yeah, I love the atomizer. It's got a nice distribution. It's got power to it. Oh my God. Guys, this is good. This one is really, really good. So I bought it. Brenda and I were in the car. I popped it open because I had to smell it right away. And I smelled it, and Brenda smelled it, and we both looked at each other like, wow, this is good. This is supposed to be inspired by Killian's Smoking Hot. Now, truth be told, I've never smelled Smoking Hot. I did do some research, on sites, reading reviews. I did watch a couple of reviews as well. And the consensus seems to be that this is close to Smoking Hot, but at probably 75 to 85% close to Smoking Hot. Smoking Hot has pretty much the same notes as Mashrabya does, but it adds a couple of other notes to it. And speaking of notes, Mashrabya has apple shisha and pink pepper as the top notes. Now, if you're not familiar with apple shisha, that's in more of an accord. Shisha is a hookah. And then so you're basically, apple shisha is like you're smoking apple, an apple kind of hookah, apple smoke. I've never really done a hookah. I really need to try that. But that's what apple shisha is. So you're getting smoke and you're getting this taste of apple at the same time. And they've done a really good job with that in this. As it starts to dry down, you got cinnamon, tobacco, and dates. And then at the full dry down, you've got oud smoke, caramel, vanilla, and patchouli. Now, the experience you get when you first spray this on or spray it in the air is you're gonna get hit with this really nice green apple scent. But right behind it, there's this resinous, incensey, hookah type of scent there as well. And those two are what you get at the beginning. It's a sweet, fruity apple with some smoke behind it. But the smoke, when we talk about smoke, tobacco, it's not a dirty smoke. It's not like a cigarette smoke. It's not a cigar smoke. It's basically a resinous, incensey hookah smoke. And it's beautiful. That doesn't stay with you the whole time. At one point, the fragrance is going to start switching around. And what you're going to get is the cinnamon and the dates with the tobacco there as well. That's where it starts to transition. The apple is still there, but it's now become like a lower level player, and the cinnamon takes over, the tobacco takes over, the dates give it a really nice sweetness, and then when it goes to the full dry down, it becomes smoky, ambery, and a little earthy. I never really do get that vanilla. I don't know what the vanilla is doing there, but I don't get that. What I always get is that apple smell, the hookah smell, the sweetness from the dates, the tobacco as well. And it is really nice. The tobacco kind of comes off as a little creamy, and maybe that's where the vanilla comes in, because you get this creamy tobacco in the midlife of the fragrance. But man, is it nice. I thoroughly enjoy this. The caramel kicks in, the amber kicks in, the tobacco kicks in, and it's just an overpowering, beautiful scent. I really, really like this one. And like I said, smoking hot, everything I've read, 75 to 85% close. But smoking hot is like $360. $295 if you want to buy the 50 ml. You can get a 100 ml refill bottle for $360, I think it is. I'm not spending that kind of money. I mean, if you have the money, definitely you should look into smoking hot, because from everything I've seen, it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This is a unique fragrance. This doesn't smell like anything I have, because of that, like I said, that incensey, resinous hookah type of tobacco. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell like Hercules. It doesn't smell like tobacco exclusive. It's its own thing. That apple and that hookah just give it its own personality, and it's really, really nice. Now, the one thing I will say is a lot of the things that I've seen about this fragrance say it's not a beast, but it will last you 6 to 8 hours. You'll get that. You'll get projection 1 to 2 feet for the first hour or so. I'm not getting that yet. I unless I'm becoming nose blind to it, I get maybe like 4 to 6 hours out of it, not 6 to 8. And then the projection, I feel, is a little closer to the skin. Now, you can overspray the crap out of this. I don't recommend that, because I really do think you'll choke people out. It'll be too much. But I don't see what everybody's talking about in regards as to its performance. I have gotten compliments. I will tell you that. I got compliments yesterday. I got compliments today. Yesterday, a woman bartender, because we were out seeing the basketball game, the girls' basketball game, and she said, "You smell really good." And I said, "Thank you." And today at work, somebody said, "You smell really nice today." And I'm like, "Thank you." So it does come off, but I noticed that yesterday and the girl today, they were very close to me. That we were passing by kind of, and they were very close. So I think, that projection isn't as far as some people say. And then again, the longevity, maybe I'm becoming nose blind to it, but after, like I said, 4 to 6 hours, closer to the 4 hour mark, I find that it's really a really close skin scent. And then what do? I just spray it again. But is it good? It is fantastic. I love this thing. I recommend it. You know, if you don't like tobacco kind of fragrances, you're not gonna like this. But you know, if you want a really nice, fruity, tobacco kind of fragrance, this is very, very nice. Now, this is not like Tobaccoler. Tobaccoler is, you know, tobacco with that honey, and it, you know, the tobacco's there the whole time, and the honey's there the whole time. This one is not linear. It goes through a really nice phase where you smell one thing at the beginning, and by the time it makes it to the end, it's changed itself up a bit. Not significantly, but it has changed itself up. So I love it. I really, really like this. And if you like this kind of content, please do me a favor. Please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. It just helps me out with the algorithm so more people find me. But for those of you who know, you know, how I rate stuff, is it Jose Coffee worthy? Oh my God, it's so Jose Coffee worthy. I give this an 80% coffee worthiness now. And after maceration, you know, a month from now, if it gets stronger and lasts longer, it'll probably get a 90 to 95% coffee rating, because that's the only thing that's keeping me back from giving it that right now, is that I don't feel the longevity is there yet. But I'll give it some time and, you know, see what it says. And like I said, a lot of people say that it lasts a long, long time. So it may just be me, and like I said, I'm becoming nose blind, but I'll just respray it because I'm enjoying this fragrance that much. It's really, really good. And for $39, $40, it's a steal. So I recommend it. I hope you guys get your hands on it and smell it. Like I said, you can find it at Burlington if you're lucky. And if not, you can find it online for about anywhere from $34 to $40, around that range. And I think you'll really enjoy it as well. So guys, you know what to do. Please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. Do you have it? Do you agree? What do you guys think about it? And as always, guys, you guys make sure that you be safe, you be loved, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.